brotherhood and a bond, you know.
They say pressure busts pipes, and everybody's not really, able to handle adversity adequately. How do you, when adversity strikes, how do you handle it?
I stay poised. I stay focused on the the goal. I proceed with intent. And I proceed with just the strive, the determination to execute and to dominate. That's what I do.
And we got the Olympics going on. Boxing is a huge component of that. They say, the offensive line is the toughest position group on the team. If you had to build a boxing team or boxing club with only 5 people that throughout the team, which 5 people would you take?
On my team?
Just throughout the entire football team.
That would box.
Yeah.
I probably have to say, I'm gonna have to take my boys with me, because I know they're gonna have my back, throughout any phase of life, any down on the field. So I probably have to take my boys on the line with me. Jonah, everybody. I'll just take the whole line. I'll take the whole line, yeah.
And just keep it there, with the Olympics going on, since football isn't, an Olympic sport yet. Is there one sport that you say, I think, I can qualify doing that if I actually put my mind to it?
If I were to step out right now at this moment?
Yeah.
If you're asking me, I say you give me a week, I could do anything, but I'll probably say right now, basketball or boxing.
Okay. And then, you guys are making the switch from Pac-12 to Big Ten. Everybody, number one word is physicality, like the adjustment period. How has the coaches prepared you guys for that so-called physicality?
I say, we have one of the best strength programs in the country, so I give all that praise to, Coach Wiley and our strength staff, and I feel like they've prepared us, quite well. I've been making a lot of progression within my strength and just like my overall, body. I like to call it grown man strength. So, shout out to them. They've been helping me a lot to develop that.
What stands out about Coach Wiley, his approach, and his demeanor with you guys?
Mentality, the intent that we do everything with. The moment we step out on that field or the moment that you're in the locker room, the mindset that you're coming with, in order to prepare yourself to attack the day and to go dominate and accomplish your goals for that day and the next and then the one after that.
What has been the emphasis for you so far?
How much this team is going to depend on you as well. You play a big part in the success of this club.
Can you ask that again?
You play a big part in the success of this club. How does that make you feel individually, knowing if you play well, this team will be really good?
I say that's a team. It's more of a team aspect. So I say, obviously I'm a big piece, but I'm not bigger than the team. So we play well, then we all gonna do good. So
can you hardly wait to get started?
Yes, for sure.
In other words, you just want to knock somebody in the opposite color jersey down.
Yes, sir. Bull mentality.
What has been the emphasis this offseason for you, particularly just like in improving either technique or whatever it is that you're doing?
Emphasis, I always try to work on, slight things in my game. I try to make my, like how they said, the cliche saying, make your weaknesses your strengths and things of that nature. So I always just try to, work on the little things each day. Gone through with the coaches on what I need to work on. So, day by day, I work on that technique, and I just try to, visualize how I'm doing this technique, how I'm going to do it on the field, and things of that nature.
From last year to this year, what's the biggest change in you, the biggest growth area?
In me?
Yeah.
I'd probably say, my mental fortitude. I'd probably say, my mental side of the game since I've been here has grown immensely. So, just being able to conceptualize how the game works, you know, the scheme, and just being able to execute, you know, the scheme.
What was your assessment of your play last year? Was there one area that you really weren't happy with and wanted to improve on?
I'd probably say, you know, I'd probably say, yeah, every player has flaws, you know, to their game. Me specifically, I feel like I could have done better at, you know, my run blocking in some cases. And yeah, I've been doing the work to, you know, get better at that, obviously. So,
Quick follow-up question. You said you spent a lot of time developing the mental aspect of your game. How did you go about that?
pretty much just with the mindset thing. That's how I go about it. Is what frameworks that you use to essentially like accomplish any and every goal. I feel like, if anything, the biggest thing that you need to have in trying to accomplish anything or going about anything in life is the perspective that you go at it with, and that comes from the framework that you're, you know, utilizing. So for me, it was just kind of changing or rearranging, if you will, unlearning some of my bad behaviors, relearning good habits, and forcing myself to stick to those good habits no matter how hard they got day by day.
Football is a game of wills. What does it feel like to stop a grown man in his tracks as he's trying to move up the field, or, you know, move him off the line? What does that feel like to dominate another man?
Like heaven. It feels great. It feels wonderful, man. Ever since I was a kid, just imposing my will, you know, upon others is just like, I don't know, it was a very surreal, very like ethereal experience for me. Like I get a lot of emotion from it, and I just love doing it, man. Like that's how I feel like the game is. You know, the game to me is just having fun and, you know, whooping some butt. You know, that's about it.
When you look back on it, was the transition from Wyoming to this level, was it what you expected? Was it more than you expected?
Are you asking like as far as the transition, how that transition worked, or
To FBS level, was it what you expected last year, or was it more? Or?
as far as like competition, I believe you put us, or you put me in any conference, you know, you're gonna get the same results. You know, like we can. I feel like it's the game of football, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean anything towards I feel like the conference, but for me, like, yeah, you put us in every conference, you're gonna get a dominant Emmanuel. You're still gonna get that same version of Emmanuel.
With the last one for me, with Miller, do you recall a moment in December where he really kind of took over and started himself and kind of made it his team? Was there a moment that stands out to you?
Probably say that's a question for Miller then.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Who is Emmanuel